Okay, so let's talk about supplements. I am starting to realize that perhaps supplements are not even worth my time. The Mojo tea that I was taking was not making me get hotter than a certain small period of moments, and then I would feel nothing after a while. So I started to realize that a lot of supplements that we have are cut with things that are not from a natural source per se. So not to say that the Mojo tea is a bad thing. If you feel yourself get hot when you drink it, then you're doing good. But if you're not getting hot, then you just need to go to something more powerful. And what I've chosen is turpentine and using a lot of it pretty much. And then sun gazing, soaking in turpentine, things like that. Grounding myself with magnet shoes, magnets, neodymium magnets to kind of keep the flow going. So as you carry out your day, you're constantly progressing towards something. So what I was going to say is that what I just found out, brought to my attention, shout out to Mustafa on Instagram. Basically, this stuff that's floating around is a supplement called apple pectin. And they're saying that if you take enough of it, it'll absorb graphene that's in your body or something like that. And then when I read what graphene was, it says, oh, graphene is it destroys your mitochondrial membrane. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, we already know what those membranes are. It says when you mix it with light, it destroys it's just like, okay, so this is glue, basically, if it exists. That's if it exists. Then they say to combat this graphene, you need to take apple pectin. But apple pectin, if you Google it, it tells you it's used to thicken glue. So all they're doing is putting a bunch of charts of cells and cellular structures, all this shit. Our ear chart, it says tympanic membrane. So if you get rid of it, they start panicking. Your ear is basically like a big fish. I've already dug around in there so much, it's nothing but a big cavity in there. There's no eardrum, there's no nothing. It's just a big giant sucker fish. My ear is supersonic now. Like my hearing is like extremely clear. I can hear so much shit, like my sense of smell has, whenever I meditate, gets more endowed. So all this stuff that we're looking at is all just a bunch of lies. Apple pectin is just glue. That's it. You're not going to get rid of graphene or whatever the hell they're saying, because graphene is likely not to exist. If graphene is such a detriment that it destroys itself when you mix it with light. You understand? Is it that graphene probably doesn't exist either? It's crazy. It's like it's nothing but just glue. That's it. And then they use these different words to demonize an imaginary concept, so you'll go do something else. And I know you guys realize they're doing the same thing when they want you to take a chip or anything else. They say, oh, look over here, danger, danger, and this shit's fake. And then everyone goes and does what they want, and it's basically just what to glue yourself or chip yourself. Welcome to Grimnasty TV.